This looks insane.
What it do, baby? Everybody watch out. I'm such a communication nerd. I've always been a more emotional type of guy, so I really don't care if I cry in front of you. Boy, the great guy scale, I'm really like 3/4 great guy most of the time.
I'm big on zodiac signs. No, I'm not gonna judge you based off your zodiac. Okay, I am, but not like fully gonna judge you. I'm Haitian. I do speak a little bit of Creole. Sac passe, hey.
I was in a 9-year relationship. He left me. I'm glad he broke my heart because look at me here. I want my man to nurture me. I'm your baby. I am a baby. I'm 4'10".
I'm a short king. I ain't got no problem talking to taller ladies, but I'm not being no damn little spoiled. Dancing brings me joy. I got my rhythm from my mom. My pops, he got 2 left feet.
Who called the pool man? I love making people laugh. I look damn good while cleaning a pool. I got a pretty decent bulge, but that's because I stuff it. No, I'm just kidding.
Aloha! My family and I, we own a coffee shop. I'm in the back with flour all over my face, baking pastries. I love working at the coffee shop. You make everybody's day better by handing them coffee all day. It's amazing.
Howdy, I'm a cowboy. I was on a horse before I could walk. If you're not being dangerous, then you're not living life. My type of girl, good personality, a city girl would be cool. Big booty for sure, big booty.
For work, I am a first-generation college student. College football is my life. My touchdown dance, I'm gonna say, touchdown.
I'm down for anything, whether that be skydiving, motorcycling, huge into extreme sports. When I see a new experience, like I have to try it.
I'm looking for somebody who is my lifelong partner. I don't want a guy who's at the club texting a million different girls. I'm tired of going on stupid dates, Love Island. Find me a man.
I'm ready for the summer of my life.
We're in Fiji.
Love Island, I'm coming. Wait, maybe not those words. Wait,
Peacock's Love Island USA. New season streaming June 3rd, only on Peacock.
Hi, I'm Shakira.
Hi, I'm Tommy.
I'm Alima.
Hey, I'm Blue.
I'm Megan.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sophie.
I'm Connor.
Hi, my name's Helena.
I'm Harry.
I'm Megan.
Hey, my name is Dejan.
What's your immediate it?
Waking up and seeing toothpaste spat in the sink. Don't do that.
Flip-flops. Yeah, I don't think boys should be in flip-flops.
Girl goes out every weekend drinking loads.
You know, when they have the suitcase that only has 2 wheels.
A guy that likes a lot of girls' pictures on Instagram.
Too much neediness. So just like always needing to do something with someone and never wanting to be by themselves.
Someone who like posts like selfies of themselves like unironically.
If you have bad hygiene, then yeah, it's done.
White socks, black trainers, black socks, white trainers. Let's not.
DMing me on Instagram, no good.
What's an instant turn on?
I know it's a bit cliche, but a gym girl. If a girl loves the gym, she can be my new gym buddy, so.
Confidence. I like a confident girl. Someone that's got something going for them and you can see that when you're talking to her.
Probably good chat. You can definitely chat your way into my pants.
Confidence, I would say. Yeah, confidence.
If they smell nice. They could be ugly, but if they smell great, I'm like, I could do that.
Someone with charisma.
Respect and the way a guy treats me.
Someone who's big-hearted, or actually like that loves kids, because I like kids, so I think, yeah, it's a turn on.
What red flag do you always ignore?
Oh.
The Instagram following. I look at that and it looks like Victoria's Secret model page, and I'll ignore that, but then probably cry about it.
Taking too long to reply.
Someone who talks bad about other people.
Someone that's always on their phone, but I ignore it if they make me laugh.
A naughty boy. I ignore him all the time.
If a girl's giving blunt replies and I may come across too keen if I'm replying too quickly.
Is always the guys who are nonchalant, who are not emotionally available. So every boy in my dating life up to now.
When they switch up around certain people, so like they're different around, they're more loud around, just be yourself.
I don't really tend to ignore red flags. When I see them, I kind of run for the hills. No time for that.
What's an underrated green flag?
Gosh, what's a green flag?
Being able to hold eye contact.
Probably someone who makes a good cup of tea.
Fashion sense.
A girl who's very family orientated. I don't know if it's underrated.
Someone who is really like uptight. I actually really like that because I'm the opposite. A lot of people might think that that's a negative, but like I'll benefit from it.
I think just manners.
Just someone who is constantly like, you know, if they're gonna take ages to reply, they drop a message saying, by the way, I'll be offline for the next couple hours, but I'll message you.
I feel like anyone that's good with being independent is a strong trait to have.
I feel like people are like weird about boys who like really like their moms. Like as long as it's not like to a weird level, like that's a good flag to have.
Cute night in or big night out?
Big night out.
Big night out.
Big night out.
Big night out.
Definitely big night out.
I want to say a cute night in, but at the moment it's only big nights out.
Big night out. Going out somewhere, but also I do like a house party.
My ideal night out will be going out with the girls, going for a bottomless brunch or a few cocktails and then having a little dance.
Pre-drinks with the girls, do our makeup together, get like a bit silly, and then hit a few bars, maybe a club before up to it. Chips on the way home, easy.
Both, it depends what mood I'm in. Absolutely, big night out most weekends, but when I'm just not feeling it, I want to be knitting at home, baking some cupcakes and watching Harry Potter.
I'm known for a big night out, but I do like my quiet nights in.
Big night out. Followed by a cute night in.
Cute night in.
Cute night in.
Snacks, chocolate, hot chocolate, blanket, cozies on, fire on. You know, just getting all comfy and cozy and yeah.
What's your wildest night out story?
Ones I can share, really.
Not one I would want to say on camera.
I don't know, I'll get myself in trouble if I say.
Going out on a Thursday and coming back the next Thursday.
When I split my head open on a night out, I've currently got a Harry Potter scar underneath this lovely side fringe. I didn't see where the stage began and the stairs started, so I tumbled down them, graciously of course.
I took her on a night out and ended up on a boat. I woke up in the morning on a boat and we'd sailed like 2 hours away.
Me and my girls once went to STK for dinner. One thing led to another. Next thing you know, I'm on a slot machine in Vegas.
Who was your first ever celebrity crush?
It was the pink Power Ranger. I can't remember what she looks like, but the pink one was fit.
Aston from JLS.
Megan Fox in Transformers.
Probably the typical Megan Fox.
Zac Efron, but in 17 again, as that character.
When he gets out the car and that's it.
It's game over.
Beyonce.
Paul Walker in Fast and Furious.
My only ever celebrity crush was Margot Robbie. I met her as well, it's like the one that got away.
What's the worst date you've ever been on?
I don't know. I don't really date.
Oh my God, I got knocked out. We left this bar, we were both really drunk, and then he gave me like a fireman's lift to go over his shoulder, but I went the full way. Got knocked out. When I woke up, he'd gone. Took me double whammy.
When I went on a first date and the guy took the food home. If you did that on a second date, I think it's completely fine, but first date, that's a big no-no.
Went for coffee, we just didn't vibe. I probably wasn't straight up about it, and I was like, let's meet again as friends. And she wanted to meet again as a friend, and I was like, so I had to let her down twice.
I'm really competitive, so we went to an arcade once, and I hated it because he won me at everything. I was fuming. I was like, I want to be winning a Guitar Hero.
I don't know, you know. I've actually never had a bad date.
What's the lie you've told when dating or messaging someone?
Tell him I'm having a quiet night in, and me and my brother go to the football instead.
Once I did tell someone on a night out that I was a lifeguard. Then I ended up speaking to him and I had to keep that lie up until I had to reveal it to him, so I was really bad. Just go on nights out and me and my friends will create alter egos and we're like, yeah, my name's Rebecca and I'm a lifeguard. And we'll do accents and everything.
I've stitched someone up on a date, so I've just said a lie like I'm busy with my niece and nephew rather than going on the date.
If I don't have plans of speakers there for much longer, I just give them a fake name. Yeah, usually a default fake name.
What is it?
George.
Maybe how much money I make? I haven't really lied about it, but I've maybe let on that I make more than I do.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
3 words.
Ambitious, entertainer, loyal.
Spontaneous, I'd say, caring, and a little bit wild.
Energetic, vibes, and hard work.
Loud, confident, and attitude.
Confident, bubbly, and strong-headed.
Give me some things.
Hilarious, a wild card, and I've got a good heart as well.
Magnetic, charming, and funny.
Fun, witty, happy.
Funny, energetic, and weird.
Loud, goofy, slay.
Happy, outgoing, and confident.
I'll definitely say quite bubbly, energetic. Also quite caring. A lot of people think I'm just all fun, short-term fun and that, but when you get something on a deeper level, I can be caring. Not can be, I am caring.
What 3 words would your ex use to describe you?
Oh my God, these questions. No comment.
Unforgettable, the best, and a liar.
badass bitch.
Loyal, funny, and a little bit outrageous.
Unforgettable, maybe a bit dramatic, but caring.
Definitely weird. Kind, outgoing.
Laid back, bubbly and funny.
Caring, risky, a giver.
I've never had an ex, so.
Cool, composed, handsome.
A lot. That's 2 words, but annoying, confident.
Funny, big cuddly bear. You know, that isn't even a word, but it's a whole sentence, but yeah.
Describe your ideal type.
Someone that is interested in me.
I like girls quite ambitious, got their head screwed on. At the same time, I like a bit of banter, someone easy to talk to.
I go for a naughty boy or someone with really nice eyes.
Someone who's tall and just got a pretty face, yeah.
Blonde, probably. Scouse, potentially. Northern. I think they're funnier than Southern boys.
I like the girl next door, like a real sweet, petite girl that can definitely make me laugh.
I do like big arms, a good smile, and someone who's really tall.
My ideal type, I actually don't have a type. I just like beautiful women. Beautiful on the outside and inside.
I quite like a ginger man. I'm quite prone to a ginger, so if there's a ginger come my way, I wouldn't mind it.
Sexy.
Get to know me.
Through my phone.
Oh. So my average screen time is actually 8 hours and 48 minutes. You go on TikTok for 1 minute, next thing you know, it's been hours before bed.
4 hours, 3 minutes to be precise.
6 hours and 4 minutes.
My average screen time is about 6 hours and 30 minutes a day, which is absolutely horrendous.
7 hours and 7 minutes, 2.5 hours a day.
5 hours and 37 minutes.
4 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, I don't really use my phone that much. When I'm using my phone, I use it mostly to speak to friends, family.
6 hours and 14 minutes.
5 hours and 50 minutes.
Just under 3 hours a day.
My average screen time is 7 hours, which is that bad? Technically, I work in tech, so no.
The last thing I searched on TikTok was UGG Australia versus UGG 1974. So there's been a big scandal, right? The UGG boot you believe to be an UGG boot is not the actual UGG boot. Research it, it'll blow your mind. Crazy. It was Starfish Nows because I wanted Starfish Nows for my holiday.
This song, What the Hell? It's just a new kind of funny song. He says like, what the hell? What the hell?
It was Camps Bay restaurants in Cape Town.
How to solve a Rubik's Cube in under 1 minute.
Yeah, I'll try. I got 2 sides and I couldn't get the rest.
It was speakeasies. I only discovered this recently and yeah, they're really cool.
A fella called Joseph Machines. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he recently created the real life Wallace and Gromit like remake where he falls out the bed into his clothes, the toast pops up and he's got this catapult of jam that comes up and hits the toast.
Why didn't you flush? Which one of you didn't flush the toilet after taking a shit? Disgusting!
Oh my goodness, no comment. I cannot read that out.
I definitely prefer a phone call as long as you're close to me, as my responding time of text messages is very bad.
I definitely prefer texting, but I just feel like phone call is just exhausting. When I work, I'm already speaking with clients on the phone, so I don't want to go home and have to like speak with a man that's not my boyfriend over the phone 24/7.
I do prefer to send voice notes as opposed to texting or phone calls.
Voice note.
Phone call. Voice notes.
Voice note.
Voice note. I definitely prefer to phone call.
I'm definitely a voice noter.
I definitely prefer to voice note. I like listening to small podcasts for my friends when I'm getting ready. I'm a girl that either likes a call or a video call because then we can just have a chat and it's done and dusted.
If I was to sum up my Instagram Explore page in 3 words, would be sports, food, and women.
Outfits, Sabrina Carpenter and the Kardashians. Gym, couple photos and holidays. Cute animals, girly girl outfits. Obviously Love Island updates, duh.
Fashion, beauty and hair, probably.
Overpriced food, mullets and football boots.
Fitness, fitness, and more fitness.
Girls, 100 man versus 1 gorilla, and football. Personally, I think 1 gorilla's taking 100 men because if they just walk around, just chest, just wham. 100 men ain't standing no chance.
Beauty, food, and fit eyes.
MMA, poker, females.
If I was sliding into girls' DMs, I always wait for them to put a story up and I just pop up saying, you are sexy. Just stick it right on them. I usually have like a 50-50 success rate.
Sending them the NASA account. Is this you? Because you're out of this world.
To slide in the girl's DM, I just say, hey, it's very simple, but very effective.
I wouldn't slide into a boy's DM, but I would like maybe 1 or 2 pictures and then see if he gets the hint.
I just say, hi, I'm Harry. I think the success rate is quite high.
If I was to slide in a boy's DM, I would say, hello, I'm sorry. Or would I send a voice note? Is that creepy?
Usually I'd do it through Instagram stories. If they posted a picture with no dog, I'd be like, nice dog.
I would probably send them their own picture they posted and put, was it shit shirt day or something? I've definitely done that before, yeah. It's worked.
I usually just go simple, hey, how are you, or where are you from? What I say to the lads sometimes is that, like, if she wants to get with you, she already wants to get with you. So all they're looking for is the start of a conversation.
I've not slid into anyone's DMs. They should slide in mine.
I have around 240 unread messages. I don't plan on answering them.
I have 187 unread messages.
I have 36 unread messages.
I've got about 700 unread messages. Listen, I know it's bad, don't get on to me. My mail is even worse. I've got about 8,300.
On Snapchat, I have 19, and on Instagram, I have 13.
On my phone, I've got 18 unread messages.
The exact number of unread messages is 403.
My reply time depends on who's messaging me. If it's my friends or if it's my mom, then it's ASAP Rocky. But if it's hither or dither or Mr. What's His Face, then it's whatever.
If we're going on a night out, I'm very quick replies. But if I'm replying to my nan's message, sorry nan, sometimes I can take a few days.
If I'm interested in you, I will definitely reply straight away. Gotta give it a couple of minutes, 1 hour max, but definitely like not waiting.
I definitely reply in a few days and sometimes not at all.
Sometimes I'll leave my friends undelivered for like a week until they double text me.
My replies could be a few working days.
I normally reply in my head straight away. I half swipe a lot of messages and I go, oh yeah, answer in my head. Then about a week has passed and I've still not answered them like properly.
I usually reply in weeks, not days. I've got a good excuse though, because my job's a driver, so for me, it is against the law to be texting. I'll call you when I call you. I have 29,177 photos on my phone.
18,000 photographs and 2,000 videos. My friends call me Steven Spielberg, like, so I knew it'd be that high.
37,000 pictures.
2,846.
I have 4,700 photos and videos on my phone. Especially in the gym, I take a lot of photos. Got to get the good lighting, the good Instagram stories.
I think I've got around 25,000 photos.
I have 44,639 photos, but I promise not all of them are of me.
I've got 160,000 photos and videos on my phone because I've had the storage for 12 years.
84,000 photos and 7,000 videos.
About 16,500.
I've got 9,908. I don't feel like I've lived that many days to be taking that many pictures. I have photos like this one. So this is a cake that I made for my 21st birthday. Baker alert. I have photos like this on my phone. This was me on a night out when I got pooed on by a bird. I didn't really know what to do. I had to run into a bar and wash my hair in the sink. It was a humbling experience. This is a genuine meal I had on my holidays. I think it's very gourmet.
This photo is from my recent holiday in Thailand. We went motocrossing across all the jungle.
That was a couple of weeks back. I was on tour in LA. Yeah, just living it up at the beach, enjoying myself, soaking in the rays. That was a couple of years ago. I was feeling myself with the long hair and the chain out, and yeah, I just thought I looked really cool back then, and I didn't.
I have pictures like this one, which was taken at my favourite restaurant in Glasgow. I remember when I went, I was craving ravioli, but as you guys can see in the picture, there's only like 6 bits of ravioli on the whole plate.
I was feeling the hot, you know, I had the sunglasses on, we was in Ibiza, the sun was shining, everything was good, so I thought, let's take a little selfie.
I have photos like this one. So I was on holiday in Greece with my ex. Yeah, this holiday was a bit of a disaster. Just as problems with the bookings, problems with the hotels. You had to change about 3 hotels, but the hotels are stunning that we did stay in. But the trip with my actual girlfriend was, yeah, it was beautiful, it was good.
This is a whole story and a half. I actually had food poison. I was on the way to Nikki Beach in Morocco and me and my friend was just messing about. I did have food poison, but I was going to a beach club, so I had to give the vibes.
This one was actually the first photo that I ever took on my phone from 10 years ago. This is a picture of me and my dog Benny. This was a more recent photo on his 12th birthday. My brother and my mum were away, so I made him a sausage sandwich for his birthday. And I love him to pieces.
So this was me in Hong Kong and we went to a monastery And I basically went up to the cow and tried to have a photo shoot with him. And this was the best photo that I got. He doesn't look very impressed, does he?
I have photos like this. Sushi is without doubt my favourite food, and that was picture worthy. I also have this from 4 years ago where I was experimenting with a new haircut. The curtains didn't go down too well.
So this is a picture of me on a night out. We were in a restaurant. We ended up having a food fight with a cream Victoria sponge cake. I didn't even go to the bathroom and take it off. I went straight to the club afterwards. Can you imagine how much I stank of cream?